Welcome to the AI Research Roundup. I am your host, Alex. Today, we're diving into a really interesting overview from Google I/O 2025. This post from Google Research, published on May 22, 2025, celebrates their latest breakthroughs and contributions, especially to Google's Gemini models and generative AI products, really highlighting the journey of bringing research into reality. Alright, so this article outlines several key advancements. We see progress with MedGemma, an open model for multimodal medical text and image comprehension. Now, multimodal AI. That means these systems can understand and process information from different sources at once, like text and images combined. MedGemma is also designed for efficient fine-tuning. And fine-tuning is a process where a generally trained AI model is further specialized on a smaller, more specific dataset, making it better for particular tasks. The article also mentions AMIE, an AI research agent for medical diagnostic conversations. Then there's LearnLM, which is set to make Gemini a leading model for learning, and Gemma 3N, a highly efficient model that supports over 140 languages. The post also covers how research in efficiency and factuality is improving AI mode in search. This involves techniques like speculative decoding, which is a clever way to speed up how models generate text by using a smaller model to make initial predictions, and cascades, where multiple AI models work in a sequence, often with increasing complexity, to refine results. They also discuss improvements in grounding, which is the crucial process of ensuring an AI's outputs are tied to reliable, real-world information. Beyond search, there are updates on multimodal factuality for Imagen-4 and AI avatars and vids, plus new creative tools like Sparkify, which turns ideas into animated videos. We also hear about FireSat, a satellite system for earlier wildfire detection, and exciting progress in quantum AI, particularly with their Willow chip and advances in quantum error correction. Quantum error correction is absolutely vital, as it involves methods to protect delicate quantum information from errors, which is a big step towards building powerful, reliable quantum computers. So, lots to unpack. Alright, so this chart here gives us a visual on how these different models stack up. On the vertical axis, we're looking at the MedQA score. That's a benchmark measuring clinical knowledge and reasoning, so a higher score is better. Then, the horizontal axis shows the blended price per million tokens. Tokens being the small units of data these models process, and it's on what's called a log scale, which helps compare models across a wide cost range, with models to the left being more cost-effective. You'll notice the MedGemma models shown in orange. The key takeaway here is that their baseline performance on these clinical tasks, as shown by their MedQA scores, is similar to that of much larger and often more expensive models. This really underscores the efficiency and capability packed into MedGemma. Okay, shifting gears from healthcare to education. This image shows a screenshot of what looks like an interface for educators, specifically Gemini education within a classroom setting. We can see options to outline a lesson plan and generate a quiz, both marked as new features. This directly illustrates the integration of LearnLM into Gemini, as mentioned in the article. The idea is to provide practical tools that help educators kickstart ideas, brainstorm activities, and even differentiate content for their students, making Gemini a powerful assistant for learning. Following up on how LearnLM is enhancing Gemini for education, this bar chart really drives home that point. It's titled Adherence to Learning Science and compares several AI models, with Gemini 2.5 Pro highlighted in blue. Along the bottom, we see these different pedagogical principles. Things like manages cognitive load, inspires active learning, and deepens metacognition. Metacognition, by the way, is essentially thinking about your own thinking process, a key skill for effective learning. And as you can see, Gemini 2.5 Pro consistently shows strong performance across all these areas, often appearing as the tallest bar. This visual really backs up the idea of Gemini becoming a leading model for learning. Now, let's talk about getting creative. This image here, with the cute animated cat and the words "Let's create," is a still for Sparkify. It's a new labs experiment that sounds pretty fun. Basically, you can give it any question or idea, and Sparkify aims to turn that into a short, engaging animated video. It pulls together the power of several models, Gemini, along with Music LM for generating music, Audio LM for sound, and Veo for creating the video visuals. So a whole suite of AI working together to help you visualize your thoughts. This really highlights how these complex AI tools are being combined to offer new ways for people to express themselves. Okay, so shifting from creative tools to a really critical environmental application. This image shows a satellite against a black background with the word FireSat next to it. This represents FireSat, which is a new constellation of satellites, a group of satellites working together, designed for earlier and more accurate global wildfire detection. It uses high-resolution multispectral satellite imagery. That's imagery capturing light across different wavelengths, giving more detailed information, and AI to provide near real-time insights to first responders. This is a major step in using AI to combat the devastating impacts of wildfires. So, from the critical environmental monitoring of FireSat to the diverse applications we've discussed, it's evident that the focus is squarely on translating research into real-world impact and making these powerful AI tools more accessible and efficient. We've seen this with MedGemma in healthcare, LearnLM boosting Gemini for education, and creative outlets like Sparkify. The article also highlights ongoing efforts in model efficiency, like with Gemma 3N, and points to future potential with advancements in quantum AI, including their Willow chip and progress in quantum error correction, which is crucial for making quantum computers reliable by fixing errors that naturally occur in their delicate operations. It's a compelling look at AI's expanding role. That's all for this AI Research Roundup. Thanks for tuning in, and you'll catch you next time.